We are going to talk now with Julie Goodrich from U.S. Cellular about cutting the cord, which often refers to, getting rid of either your landline or your cable, whatever your provider is, and using your cellular device or your gadget or whatever you have to stream content, to watch television or sports or whatever on a device.
Yeah, it's amazing. There are over 7.5 million households across America that have already cut the proverbial cord, right? And we at US Cellular did a recent survey and found that over a third of smartphone users are considering doing the same.
At our house, we do a combo.
Yeah, so
I stream, I have cable, I like to have it all.
Yes.
But what is available when you're talking about watching content on your device?
Yeah, there's so many things. It's amazing. It's kind of like the wave of the future, right? So you have Hulu or Netflix. You can stream via applications, ESPN. You can even watch your favorite news team on their website, WBIR.com.
Thank goodness for that. All right, so the trends that you've noticed are, people going more toward this. What do you suggest for people who are starting maybe to look for content on their device?
There's a couple things. The first thing you need to decide before you cut the cord is how much am I going to watch? What am I watching on TV? You can download specific episodes, for instance, via Google Play or via iTunes. If you're a little heavier TV watcher like we are at my house, we personally subscribe to Netflix. I've got it here on my iPad. You can browse through, watch any shows, and it's more of a subscription-based service, so it starts at just under $8 a month.
So you do need to consider the cost of not all this content is free. You do have to consider the cost when you're kind of looking at the overall plan for your family.
You do. You need to look at cost and then also look and make sure that you have high-speed internet available. I think that, the nice thing about streaming it through your tablet, for instance, I'm able to watch in the school pickup line with our 4G LTE network. You're waiting to fill prescriptions, things like that.
Now, if you're doing that, though, you might be using data, right?
A little bit, yep. You will.
Explain how you can know how much data you're using, or how to, be sure that you're not going over.
Great question. Great question. So there are lots of different applications that are available. You can simply download them to your tablet, to your smartphone, and it'll help you keep up with what you're using.
Oh, because in my family we all share data, and so, I may not watch as much, but I've got to keep an eye on what everybody else in the family is doing. So, terrific. How are people doing this, watching sports, for example? It seems like sports is a little different than maybe some of the movies and other TV shows.
Yeah, that seems to be the big clincher, right, when you make the decision to cut the cord. So there's lots of different applications. Sporting applications, Watch ESPN is one that I know my husband's a personal fan of. But there are definitely still lots of options out there for sports watchers.
I think the thing is do your research before you make any big decisions.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'd love to help you. We have, across East Tennessee, we have device workshops at our retail stores, and we would love to have you attend. The next one that we have is October the 11th at 9 a.m. We can help you with any of the applications I mentioned today or any other way to get your smartphone to help simplify your life.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We're going to be right back after this.